It never leaves you.
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 Bradley, a fairy tale ending really, wasn't it? 1-0, Bradley Dack, 90 plus 5. Just give us your thoughts after that.
It's about time. That's my first thought. But yeah, listen, it's just brilliant just to get the win. I think new managers come in, the assistant, and they've been a breath of fresh air. I think they've been absolutely first class. And we deserved that, I think, over the 4 or 5 games that they've been in. We've deserved probably more from a couple of them, and they deserve that as much as us. But yes, as a collective, it's nice to finally get a win.
As the ball came in towards Connor, I actually thought he'd probably head towards goal. He kind of had that composure and presence of mind to actually put it back into a better area for you. Were you expecting him to go for goal?
No, I was expecting to head it across, okay. I think. That's what we'd planned to do anyway. And yeah, it worked a treat. Obviously, I see it come through bodies, but I was going to knee it in, but at the last minute I kind of stopped myself because I didn't think I was going to have to get it in with enough power. So I took a touch, and luckily enough, he couldn't get it off the line. So
who's taking credit for the set play? Is that Dell's idea?
Dell can't take credit for it. Me, Clarkey and Litz, Connor and Hawks.
Superb. The performance in general probably wasn't an awful lot of chance in the game. It was cagey, wasn't it? But if either side did deserve to win it, it was definitely us, wasn't it? Yeah,
I think. Listen, they'll be disappointed they conceded a 95th minute goal from a set piece like anyone would. But yeah, I think we probably just edged it. I still think there's loads more to come from us, quality wise with the ball. I thought it was really good without the ball, with our pressing and our shape. They didn't really have many chances at all that I can remember. I don't think Tate really had a real shot to save. So yeah, I'd probably say we just edged it and yeah, managed to get over the line in the end.
We've not heard Priestfield roared like that for a while. Perhaps you haven't either, but perhaps brought back some memories from his first spell as well.
Yeah, good memories. Yeah, like I said, I've waited a long time for that. Listen, everyone knows the season hasn't gone as planned for me personally and as a team as a whole. I'd like to have played more. Obviously, listen, I've been fit for the best part of, well, since the start of December. I won't get on to stuff that's gone on at the football club, but yeah, it's been difficult for everyone. So hopefully this is a new start, and yeah, we can finish these last 4 games off nicely and go into next year on a real high.
Just finally from me, Tate Holton. Got told this morning he'd be starting in goal. How pleased are you that he's got a clean sheet and 3 points? That'll give him the world of confidence going forward. Yeah,
brilliant. Listen, to see a young lad come in and make his debut, and you win the game, and obviously he's a goalie and he keeps clean sheet. It's brilliant for him. I thought he'd done really well. He looked assured. Kicking was good. Didn't really have much to do, but everything he did do well. Yes, we said before the game, let's make sure it's a special day for him more than anyone. You always want to win on your debut, so yeah, I'm really pleased for him.
Dacky, thank you. Matt, all yours.
What's the feeling like when that ball hits the back of the net? After the frustration, I think it's the first goal in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Must be. What? Can you describe that feeling?
It's undescribable. Yeah, I was just about to say, it's scoring a goal like that in the last minute. It's an undescribable feeling. You can't really put it into words. There's nothing else that comes close to it. It's just amazing, really. Yeah, you kind of get lost in the moment, and it's just, if you could bottle that feeling up, you could sell it for a lot of money.
I think the manager said that he wanted you to take the free kick. There was quite a bit of discussion beforehand. Conor Marston, he went over, came back, went over. We're thinking, he's going to be the target. What was the thing? Is basically to head the ball across to you, or anybody put it in a danger area?
I took the ball because I thought it was a good angle to kind of shoot from if you could bend one over into the back post. But it was a tight angle. It would have been a worldie to get it in from there.
So Declan Rice maybe thought you did.
Yeah. So we just had a discussion. It's just about having a discussion because we know it was important. It was late on in the game, so we had to make it count. We went through a few things, a few options, and we decided the best thing was probably, I'd got joy earlier in the free kick standing at the front post, and Connor had come over and said, I'll get Hawks to block for his man, and Clarkey's whipped it to the back post, and yeah, it's come off. So
as soon as it's coming towards you, you know it's coming your way, do you?
Yeah, it kind of come through. The body's just split at a perfect moment, and I see it come through. And like I said, I was going to knee it in, but I wouldn't have been able to get the power, so I had to take a touch, and I had to get my shot off quick. But I was only a yard out, so I couldn't really miss.
Is that experience? You've been there before. You know where sometimes the ball's going to go, and you sense where it.
Yeah, it's an instinct thing. I think I've kind of had that my whole career, being in the right place at the right time in the box. Something I've built my career on. It's something you probably can't really teach. It's just an instinct, and see where the ball's going to drop, and yes, it's come off today, which is an amazing feeling.
You mentioned your previous frustration. You came back here wanting to make an impact, and it hasn't happened for you. How frustrating and disappointing has it been for you? You know, because you've had your injury problems over the last couple of years.
Yeah, hugely frustrating. I'll be honest. It's obviously coming in at the start, picking up a few little niggles, and then managing to get right. And obviously we had a plan in place. I started in that Wimbledon game and was not going to play in the Bromley game where we lost that there, and then I was back in the team for Chesterfield, and we was going to kind of work it by week. And obviously once Mark got the sack, that was kind of thrown in the bin, and yeah, things didn't work out under the last manager for me personally.
Did he explain things to you why you weren't playing?
There was reasons why, yeah. I won't divulge them. It was something we disagreed on certain things, and sometimes you can't get on with everyone. So that was disappointing 3 or 4 months for me, feeling like I could make a big impact in the team, but wasn't obviously given a chance to. So yeah, it's been disappointing.
You know, your previous spell, I think Matt did that. I think your last score was back 2017 against Bury. I don't know if you can remember that goal.
Yeah, I remember all my goals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Away, it was the right side of the box, shot through someone's legs into the bottom corner.
Yeah, but what it means is the club you started your career at has come back, and you want to be successful there, don't you?
100%. Listen, I've said it before. This season's pained me probably more than most. To see the club where it's at. Obviously, when I left it, we was a good team in League One, and to see us being near the bottom of the League Two is hugely frustrating, disappointing, and I've felt that pain. And I understand the fans' frustrations. All the players are frustrated, and yeah, I guess I take a little bit more on my shoulders just because I felt like I could make a big impact, and there was obviously a big deal went on when I re-signed. So yeah, listen, I still feel like I've got a lot to give. I have a lot of self-belief in myself, and yeah, I just feel like I need a full pre-season. I need a run of games to really get ready and go.
The new manager's coming. You said he's been a breath of fresh air. He's a character and he wants to do well. And what has he brought in? What was his main strength, he thinks, since he's come in?
Just his positivity. I think he's just positive around the place. I'm sure you've met him now. You've seen him. He's a character, but he wants things done seriously. He's very professional in everything that him and Dobbo do. And yeah, they're just, first of all, they're just good people, good humans who want the best for you. I think that comes across really in everything he's done so far. And then football side of things, he's just really positive. There's no shouting or screaming or being negative about certain things. All the meetings are about positive things that we've done in games and then what we can improve on rather than stuff we haven't done so well. So yeah, I think he's brilliant. I think Dobbo's brilliant. I think they've, like I said, been a real breath of fresh air, and I think everyone's really enjoying it again.
So tonight you'll be watching that highlight over and over again, will you?
Yeah, I'll watch it. I'm sure I'll watch it a couple of times. Yeah, no celebrating tonight. No, I've got the dogs at home just chilling. So.
But you'll sleep well. A great feeling today.
Oh yeah, I won't sleep well. Not after that. But yeah, just an amazing feeling, and it's just nice to get out of the way. A little bit of relief in there as well to finally get one. So yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Does time stand still when that ball comes across to you?
Yeah, it goes slow. Yeah, you can see everything going through in your head. It's kind of one of you don't want to rush it because it looks easy, but obviously you know the time in the game, and you've got a little bit of time to think about it. So yeah, it's about not rushing it, being composed, and just making sure you find the net, and then the rest takes care of itself.
What's the manager done for you then? Has he put his arm around your shoulder? What's it been?
We've had conversations just about. I think obviously he sees me as a senior pro and a bit of a leader down there, and I take that responsibility on. So he's spoke to me about the dressing room, what he wants, what he don't want, with regards to standards around the place and all them kind of things. And yeah, I think he believes in me as a player. He spoke to me at half time and said where I'll be playing and said a couple of things tactically that he wanted me to do. So yeah, like I said before, he's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed working with him in this short period of time, and hopefully that can continue.
And when Matt said it, I mean, the first goal for your first Gillingham goal for 8 years, he was probably expecting to hear that a lot earlier this season than it has happened. But what does that mean to you personally?
It means an awful lot. It means everything. Like I said, I come through here from a young age and scored a lot of goals out there, but that one probably means more than all of them. To come back and not have the season that I envisaged, and some through fault of my own, some not. Yes, it's amazing to give the fans a win today in the 95th minute. You can't really complain. just a great feeling.
And you mentioned you can't describe that feeling. I mean, what about the emotions that you go through?
I guess it's just pure elation, relief. There's a lot of emotions that kind of go into it. The main one's obviously just happiness. To score a goal in front of the Raynham end, in front of the club that I come through as a kid is an undescribable feeling, but just an undescribably good one. You kind of get lost in the moment, nothing else matters, and you just want to celebrate with all your teammates, and to hear the roar is incredible.
You mentioned about knowing all your goals. Are you just getting close to 100, or are you just over 100 now?
I think that's 100 career goals. Is that right?
I'm not going to debate it if he's.
I don't know.
We'll have a look.
Career goals, because I scored one for Braintree. Yeah, so I think that's 100. I want to get to 100 league. That's the aim. That's what I feel like I can do, and hopefully that's it.
But 100 career goals is still an achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, amazing achievement. Again, it's been a long time coming since I scored for Sunderland against Southampton last year, and I think that took me to 99. So yeah, it's been a long time coming. So it's nice to finally get there.
Presumably you want to get to the 100 with Gillingham without tempting fate, or knowing what's happening next season?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Listen, like I said, this season's really pained me, and I feel like I owe it to myself, I owe it to the club, I owe it to the fans to do right and make this club into a successful team. And I feel like I can add a lot to that with my experience, my ability, all my self-belief. I feel like I can really drive this club on and help get it to where it needs to be. So yeah, listen, I'd love to stay. That conversation hasn't happened yet. There's 4 games left. Hopefully I can make a big impact and show the gaffer why I want to be here.
Some people would see that as a weight on their shoulders, but your sort of character will probably embrace that challenge.
Yeah, I do embrace it. I want to do well. I want this club to get promoted. That's the reason I come here. And I thought that was going to be this year, and obviously it hasn't panned out that way, and that hurts me a lot. So yeah, hopefully next year I'll be here and we can get it done next year.
It never leaves you.
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 It never leaves you.